welcome back to my channel. So today what I'm doing is this very dramatic smoky eye look with a pop of color, so a pop of gold in the middle right there, or in the inner corner. So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so to start, I already primed my lids with MAC Painterly Paint Pot, as well as did my eyebrows. So now what I'm going to do is take my transition shade, which is Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geeks, and and a Morphe M43 433. Oh my god, I can't talk today. And I'm going to put that in the transition area, so right above the crease. Okay, and then going in with Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, which is this really warm brown shade. I'm going to take my Morphe M505, which I actually just got, precise tapered blending brush, and put that in the crease as well. Okay, so taking NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, this is going to be the base for the black eyeshadow, so to really make that more pigmented. So what I'm going to do though is stay away from the inner corner because I'm going to be putting a pop of color in there. And I'm also going to keep it relatively low on the lid because we're going to blend this out. Okay, so now your eyelids are looking really strange and weird, and you're going to want to blend that out, obviously. But what I'm going to do is take my Sonia Kashuk, it's a really dense brush, and what I do is I just kind of deposit this base where I really want it, and also blend it out a little bit up towards the crease. And then comes the real blending with a brush, because when you're working with black, you're going to be blending like it's a full-time job, trust me. Take any fluffy blending brush. I'm taking this one by e.l.f. because I don't want to get black all over my new Morphe brush right now. And you're going to start blending that black base into the crease just like so. And you're going to want to spend a good amount of time on this because, like I said, black is very hard to blend. Okay, so at this point, after you blend out that base a little bit, you're going to have lost some of the pigment of the base. So what I like to do is just do a little bit more black on the center of the eye. And then I again smudge that and blend that back on just the lid. Okay, so at this point we're ready for the black eyeshadow. I'm taking this Morphe G20 brush. It's really good for packing on color. So we're gonna grab any generic black eyeshadow. I'm using one from the BH 3rd edition palette, and we're going to pack that and deposit that color by really packing it and patting it onto the lid. So you want to take this just below the crease and just make it super dark and pigmented, because then we're going to blend it out again, of course, and stay away from the inner corners as we have been doing this whole entire time. Okay, so now it's time for some serious blending. So we're going to go in. I'm taking my Morphe blending brush, no color on it to begin with. And you just want to blend out that color and try to keep it pretty low. So I don't want this to get too high. So I'm keeping it relatively low and almost touching part of my lid. One little trick for you guys is if you notice that the black's coming up a little bit too high, you can make sure you dab off the excess of your blending brush and go back into that warm color, so that Cocoa Bear, and use that for a blending medium, because then it kind of brings the two colors and mixes them together, so it's not as harsh as it starts to come up on your eyelid. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the pop of color in the inner corner. So I bought the single shadow from Kathleen Light's collaboration called Telepathy, and it's just such a pretty, like, gold, really shimmery gold color. It reminds me of like leprechaun coins or something. I don't know, it's really pretty though. So I decided to put it on with my fingers after all, and I just really focused on the inner corners of the upper eye because I haven't done my concealer down here yet since we have so much fallout from the black. So I'm going to clean that up under there and then go ahead and do the concealer and then finish up all the eye makeup. Okay, so all I did was some more of my face makeup, some bronzer, and a new highlight I got. Okay, anyways, so now what we're gonna do with the eyes is I'm going to tight line the top of my eyes. You don't necessarily have to do this, but if you have blonde eyelashes like I do, you can usually see a very significant gap between your like waterline of your top lid and your eyeshadow. Okay, so now I'm taking that telepathy, so that gold color again, and I'm gonna pack it a little bit more in the inner corners now since I have my concealer on, because I'm also gonna bring it down onto the bottom lid. And I'm just using my fingers, so I feel like the payoff is a lot better. And then later I'll go in with a brush to kind of distribute it exactly where I want. Okay, so to continue with the smoky eye part, I'm going to take my kohl liner and also run it on my waterline. Okay, I'm going to go in with a pencil brush by Morphe and take up some of that Cocoa Bear, so that warm brown, and I'm going to run that under my eyelid and kind of blend it in with the black and the gold. Okay, so this part is completely optional, but I always just feel super naked without eyeliner on my top eye when I have, you know, eyeliner on the bottom part. To me, it looks weird on me, so I'm going to add some liner, and most likely I'll end up doing a wing just because that's what I like to do, so I'm gonna do it. So for this look, I'm going to use my House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. Okay, so now I got the lashes on, and I also did my bottom eyelashes with my telescopic mascara. So now comes the final part, and that's to pull this all together. I'm going to use ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lipstick, and I believe it's Midi. And this is actually the first time I'm trying an Ultra Matte from ColourPop, so I'm really excited. Let's see how it looks. So that is all for this dramatic smoky eye with a pop of color look. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you could follow along and recreate this look if you want to. So thank you again for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate it so much. So thank you again for watching.